Hello guys, what is up? Today we have finished it. Finished chapter 9 of Promise Curse. Yeah, I actually finished this yesterday, August. Let me check the exact date. August 18 I finished this. This video is coming out August 19 because when I finished the manga I just couldn't bother to record a video. So, yeah, let me show you a little sneak peek. Of course, Gojo Satoru, because this manga is based off Jujutsu Kaisen, so Gojo's in there. Gojo's the only character in there from Jujutsu Kaisen though. So yeah, I'm just going through this. Look at this punch. This punch is hella clean. Don't dare make threats you can't keep. Pow. Badam. Bro pulls out a gun. That's what I'll do. He said, I said I'll kill you, so that's what I'll do. Pulls out a whole Glock on this guy, shoots him, and then bro pulls a whole fish to his side. I had to search up like pictures of fish to get that fish accurate. Alright, my brother actually liked the design, and my brother can draw better than me. So yeah, that's quite nice that he liked it. So he says, time to feast. And then he fires the fish at the bullet, and then the fish eats it, snap, the jaws shut. And then he gets his head chomped on by a fish. By the same fish actually. It's just very fast. And then he turns away and walks away from him and said, all I wanted was a good fight. Seems you couldn't give me that. After all, you're no sorcerer. Which is pretty damn fire thing to say. Yeah, he killed that guy basically. Then after that, he's like, 1 hour later, my favorite place in the world, the bar. And then you see this, what the frick was that? You see this similar here? Yep, that's the main character. Sell me your finest drink. Then Kunji himself comes out, looking at him, all devious. Then he says, what the hell you staring at, kid? Then Kunji points at him and said, you match Gojo's description. I'm here to subdue you. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to show you the whole like chapter in sequence because that does ruin the whole thing. So let me just find a good page to show. After he said that, by the way, he do like a whole Vegeta pose and say, let's take this outside, kid. Finding a good one. This is gonna be fun. This is before they start their fight. Look at this. Look at the face, bruh. I mastered drawing faces. Look, like under his chin, the face. Yeah, I like how these faces came out here. Okay, let me find something good. So boom, Kunji punches. He kicks Kunji away after he punches. Then Kunji goes flying and says, you shouldn't keep me far. What the frick? Then Kunji says, you shouldn't keep me far because I can use Aura Gun. Then he charges up Aura Gun, fires at it, bang. Then he summons the same fish, and then he says, time to assist me again, fish. And then he goes for the fish, the fish goes for the aura, and then tries to snap it, but yeah, it just goes through the fish completely. Yeah, his aura gun is way powerful than a bullet. And then he says, I actually like that fish. Then Kunji says, I know that wasn't your last one. You can't trick me. And then he says, haha, you caught me. And then summons a huge fish, way longer than the other one. Then he says, now attack, fish. Then the fish comes at Kunji, then goes for his hand, chomps it down, and then Kunji uses aura, blasts it open with aura gun. Aura burst, aura burst. I literally made this manga. Why am I messing up? Yeah, and then he uses the aura burst, completely eradicates the fish. I like this panel, by the way. Then yeah, after that, he catches Kunji by his hand. After he uses the aura gun, as you can see, the fish body part still there. He says, caught you. Then he lifts Kunji up in the air. Right here he says, he lifts me to the air, what's he doing? And then he says, time for you to go. Boom, to sleep. And then he absolutely gut checks Kunji right here. He punches him. I actually looked at the manga. I always download Jujutsu Kaisen manga fight scenes and then just look at the best ones I can find and then imitate it in this manga. That's what I did. This is where Gojo was punching Jogo, the fire demon. Yeah, this is what I adapted into this. So he punches Kunji. Then Kunji gets sent flying into a mountain. and then spits blood out of wow, spits blood out of his mouth because that was an absolute critical hit. Then he says, "You did good at first, but in the end, you're just like the others, weak." And then he says, "Ha ha ha." He just starts laughing after he says that. And then he gets shot in the cheek. He dodges it, but he gets grazed. And then Kunji comes out and says, "Don't dare talk down to me, bastard." And yeah, that was chapter 9. I said I wouldn't show you guys the whole thing, but I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And late, I'm actually working on chapter 10 now. Yeah, that's a milestone. When I finish it, I'm gonna post a video on that too. Chapter 10. I'm gonna show you a little sneak peek of chapter 10 real quick. Don't leave. Alright, here's a little sneak peek of chapter 10. The visuals are crazy, I must say. And again, I adapted a Jujutsu Kaisen panel, manga panel, into this. And yeah, I'm only at page 4 right now. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know when this is going to be finished, but I'll tell you when. And I always keep dates about when my manga finishes. So yeah, this is like my best manga panel so far. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and leave.